Hi everybody, and welcome back to LUNDY'S Wild Camp Stroke Bushcraft. And today we're going to be taking a look at some different ferro rods from Forest Fundamentals. The lad that runs this company, it's a British owned company, and he kindly sent out some bits of kit for us to look at. Didn't ask us to do any videos or anything, just to use them on my videos, test them out, and then let him know what I thought of them. And to be honest, I've used all three of the ferro rods, and I think they're absolutely amazing ferro rods, value for the money. So I thought, right, let's get out and do a video. So anybody that subscribed to my channel, you would have seen us using these on previous camps, okay? And I'm telling you who they're from and things like that, and there's links in the description, blah blah blah. So today, let's do a video on them. Let's do it. Right, so as you can see, I've just prepped a very minute bit of wood there because we don't want to build a big fire in any way. It's just for demonstration purposes to show that the stuff works really well. So first one, we've got a neck everyday carry necklace ferro rod and striker. Okay, now just looking at the striker itself, as you can see, it's got like a little circle inside, and you've got a bottle opener on it. It's got a little scraper on the outer edge, okay, and on the main edge here on the side, it's got a 90-degree angle on there, using for scraping. Then you've got the cordage itself, okay. This is 550 paracord cordage. It is inside of it has 5 strands, which is normal paracord. Then it has a fishing wire cord in it, a snare wire cord in it, and it also has a cord in it for you to make fire with, okay. At the top of it, it has a connector. It's not a solid necklace, this is actually magnetic connector. It's got a magnet in the small part here, and it connects to the big part nice and easy. So obviously, if you've got this around your neck and it gets caught up on somewhere, you're not going to choke yourself out, because it'll just break like so. But it's secure enough to keep around your neck, okay. So you can use this for an everyday carry, and you're not going to get any bother. So basically, using it, all you do is you just pull the ferro rod, which is the main component of this necklace. Okay, as you can see, it's a very small one, but all I do is I just get it. I hold the cordage, both sides of the cordage in my hand, and I push up on the thumb and keep my forefinger underneath it. Getting the striker and bring it up to the top of it, and as you can see, it gives off lovely sparks, okay, all the time. So to demonstrate for this one, what we're going to do is I'm going to go into me, I'm just going to put these other ones in my pocket, by the way. I'm just going to go into my fire kit, and I'm going to get one of these little wax burners. I carry absolutely tons of these with us, especially in the winter months, because everything is so damp. Right, well, let's see if we can get a fire started with this. I'm finding it very hard, to be quite honest, because it's so fiddly. Way, got one going there. Right, so there you go. That took some doing, that, I must admit. Whew. But there you go. The neck width one does work, you just got to work at it. It's all about the tech, about that one spark getting there. Okay, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let that burn out. Right then, so there you go. The necklace, ferro rod and striker. It does work, okay. That took a lot of scraping, that. And as you can see, it's put a bit of an indent into it. I suppose it all depends on the type of tinder that you're using, okay. If I had went for a bit of fat wood, it might have went and took the spark a bit easier. Then wax balls are really good in any weight. They work really well. But I really like this idea. I just think this ferro rod should be a little bit longer and a little bit chunkier. That's my personal opinion. But other than that, it's a cracking little idea, and it will be kept in my box as an emergency. We're going to look at the second ferro rod that I've been sent out by Forest Fundamentals, and this one here has got jute twine in it. This is one of my favourites out of the three. Well, it is my favourite out of the three. It's easy to use and it gets your fire going, no bother. Alright, so same again, jute twine on the top. It's got a little housing there. This looks like a little bit of a pistol housing if you look at it from that direction. Alright, and the jute twine just slides back and forwards through there, keeping it in position. On the top you've got the ferro rod here on the top end. Coming off from there, same again, the 550 survival paracord. And then we've got the ferro rod striker. The striker's got a bottle opener, and it's also got a little section in the centre here for using for undoing bolts and things. And then it's got a scraper on the side. The main side here, it's got the 90-degree angle, which gives you your sparks. So all you do is, you just get the little scraper here, put it onto a hard place, like a stone or something, give the jute twine a bit of a scraping, get all them fibres going nicely, and as you can see, it brings the fibres up lovely. Then just pull your jute twine to a nice position, fold it up so it's at the edge of the ferro rod. Get your striker, give it a strike, and there you go. There's your instant fire going. Then all you do is get the stuff that you want to light that up, put that out so it doesn't burn it all off. Get your twigs, and that's it. Here, presto, you have yourself a fire. Nice, quick and easy. Okay, so I'll bring you closer up and we'll have a nice look at this one. Okay, so here's this one here. As you can see, it's got like a bit of a metal housing on it, and then on this part here, this is where the jute twine goes through. Okay, and you just pull that to its desired length. Like I said earlier, you just get this scraper, get it onto them, get all the fibres going, and now you can see all the fibres are coming up nicely now, so that'll take a nice spark. Okay, and put it on a hard surface and it works a treat. And here we go, look, get a spark on it, and then it's instant flame, isn't it? I'm just going to put it out, and that's it. Make sure it's out properly, and you just pull it back down. I wouldn't pull it all the way through because obviously it gets a little bit of a nightmare. Alright, to push it back through, but as you can see, it's got a decent sized ferro rod on it, and then the cordage. Oh, it has a little D-shackle on it as well. It's fastened it onto your belt clip, and then just keep it in your pocket, and you're good to go. So we're moving on to the third one now. So here we've got a nice fat chunky one. I think it's about 4 mil. Okay, and this throws off some nice sparks as well. Okay, as you can see, it's like a flare gun going off this one. But anyway, striker, same as the other one, a little bit larger again. Got the things for undoing bolts, it's got a bottle opener, it's got a scraper on the edge here, and it's got the 90-degree angle going down the side. The cord is exactly the same again, 550 survival paracord with all the fixtures and fittings inside of it. And this one has some fat wood. So what we're going to do is, we're going to use the scraper, try and scrape off some of this fat wood, and try and get the fat wood alight using the ferro rod and striker. So I'll just get the camera in position, and then we'll get going. So what we're going to do is, we're going to get the fat wood here, and we're going to give it a bit of a scrape. Now this scraper here works a treat, okay. As you can see, it's gotten off some nice bits there. So everything's in one unit to get a fire going. Just put a nice little bit of force on, keep it at a 45-degree angle. Alright, and the scraper works a treat. Never be too stingy when it comes to putting fat wood and that on. Alright. And as you can see, the fat wood itself, you can see all the resin in it. It's lovely stuff. Just going to make sure my camera's still working. Okay, and then we'll move on to getting it alight. So we're just going to put it as together as possible, and then There we go. And that's your fat wood ferro rod striker and a fire going. Okay, I'm not going to add anything to it because I don't want to make a fire. It's just for demonstration purposes only. Okay, a great little system that, and a great little setup, ideal for when you're out and about in the woods. Okay, so happy days. So that's it then. We've had a look at the 3 different ferro rods, and out of all 3 of them, I do prefer the one with the jute twine. This one is a really good one. I like the idea of it coming with some fat wood. There's a lot of people go out and try and look for fat wood and struggle to get it. You're getting one with this kit. Okay, all the information and all the prices will be in the description below. Please go and check it out. Okay, I am affiliated with them, so there will be a little bit of a kickback for me. Okay, it doesn't affect any of the prices at all. The prices will be exactly the same to you. All right, feel free to check them out. They've got lots of other products on the in their page as well. Things like water purification systems, all sorts of stuff. All right, foraging pouches. I've got a forage pouch sent out. I'll be using that in the summer months, just for collecting bits of tinder and things. And where else was it? Something else I got sent out as well. But anyway, the main thing of this video is looking at all these different ferro rods. So you've got the little fat chunky one. I'm just going to lean back here. And then you've got the one with the jute twine. I really like this one. I really like it a lot. It's a little bit heavier, obviously, because you've got the metal housing there to keep the jute twine in. But for those people that want to get instant flame on a cold, wet, miserable day when it's dead windy, this is ideal, like ideal. Okay, and then last but not least, you have your everyday carry ferro rod and striker on a necklace. Okay, now it is a very little ferro rod, and it can be very hard to get a spark coming off it. Okay, it does hire a good spark out, but it can be a little bit fiddly. Okay, especially if you've got fat fingers. So anyway, that's it. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you on the next one. Don't forget, check out the links below. Please like, comment and subscribe.